guys, welcome back to Successful Marriage and Relationship. If it is your first time, you are welcome. Please do press the subscribe button and don't forget to press the notification button also in order to get notified of our new videos. Today we'll be talking about something wonderful. A girl actually asked a question in the comment section on our post on Facebook. She asked, how can one know a relationship that will be successful, that is healthy, a relationship that will lead to marriage? Like I told her, I said we are going to make video on that in order to answer that question. Today we'll be talking about how to know a relationship that will lead to marriage. How to know a relationship that is healthy, that will lead to marriage. How to know a relationship that will lead to marriage. Please don't go away. Press the subscribe button. Make sure you press the subscribe button. Our previous videos, the links are under here. Please don't go away. Try to watch them. There is one of our videos I shared with all our friends and I told them to make comments, and the comments I got from them was amazing. One of them, that is a pastor, told me that the video was wonderful and he was going to share it with other friends. Okay, so please try and share with people. Try and share these videos with people. When you watch it, please share with other people. Okay, please don't go away. Welcome back to the channel. Today we said we'll be talking about how to know if your relationship is healthy and if your relationship will lead to marriage. How to know a healthy relationship. How to know a healthy relationship that will lead to marriage. So many girls have entered into a relationship that have become a trap. So many people have entered into a relationship that became a trap. They don't know how it's going. They don't know if it's going to be beneficial. They are just trapped at the middle. They don't know if to go forward, if to quit, if not. They one thing they are feeling they should leave, but something is telling them be patient. Today we'll be giving you 9 things you will see you need to see 9 things you need to see in a relationship to be convinced that the relationship will lead to marriage. Things that would make you know if your relationship is healthy and if it will lead to marriage. The first thing is cares for the future. Talking about the future. Talking about the future. It is a sign to show that your boyfriend loves you and wants to spend his lifetime with you. When he talks about the future without fear, without hypocrisy, he's not talking about the future because he wants to make love with you. He's not talking about the future because he wants to get money from you. He's not talking about the future because he is expecting you to do something for him, and when he talks about the future, you will give it to him. Talking about the future. The both of you take time to talk about the future without hypocrisy, without any hidden agenda. You talk about the future freely and with happiness. Your boyfriend tells you what he thinks about the future, how he sees you in the future, what you guys sit down to discuss, what your expectations, what you see the future to be like. Okay, he takes time to ask you some questions that regard the future. He asks you, how do you feel if we get married in the future? He asks you, how do you feel when we have 2 children? How do you feel? There is this talk about the future. You guys are living in the present, but your mentalities are in the future. When you sit down to talk most times. Okay, he takes time, he tells you he just can't wait getting done with his education, finding a job and getting married to you immediately. He just tells you he can't just wait anymore doing all these things, and yet he's not yet married to you. He can't just take it anymore. He can't just take it anymore. Seeing you do all the good things you are doing, yet you are not yet his wife. It will be better when two of you are really married. You understand? He talks about the future. He talks about there is this discussion about the future with love. Not with a hidden agenda, not in hypocrisy. Okay? When you see him as your husband because of the discussions about the future you guys have discussed. Not because he's not talking about the future because he wants to make love with you. He's not talking about the future because he told you to lend him some money which you are finding difficult to give you, and he knows talking about the future is the only way you can release the money. He's not talking about the future because of one benefit he wants to get from you in the moment. Okay? You guys take time to talk about the future, and you see transparency when you are talking. And you see within yourself that he's talking because he loves you. He's talking about the future because what? He loves you and he wants to spend his lifetime with you. He wants you to be the mother of his children. He wants you to be the father of our children. Okay, you guys, there is communication about the future. There is communication about the future. That's one sign to know a marriage, a relationship that will lead to marriage. A relationship that will lead to marriage. The next thing is communication on point. Communication on point. If a relationship must lead to marriage, if a relationship you are in is a relationship that will lead to marriage, then another thing you should see in it is grounded communication. Grounded communication. He is somebody that you want to tell things. You talk about issues. You talk about your pains. You talk about your fears. You understand? There is a grounded communication, a good foundation for communication. Because in marriage, communication is something that is very, very important. So if in relation there is no communication, there will be problem. There is communication, a grounded communication. If a relationship will lead to marriage, another sign you will see is communication. When he comes back from work, he wants to tell you some certain things. You want to freely tell him some certain things. There is communication. When there are issues, you talk about it together. Communication. When you have fears, you talk about it together. Communication. Okay, you want to get something, you discuss things with him which you can't even discuss with any other person. You see him as the best person to communicate with. You see him as the best person to tell things. That's another sign that your relationship will lead to marriage. Another thing you will see in a relationship that will lead to marriage, number 3, is you love to spend time together. You love to spend time together. No matter the hard schedule, no matter your tight times, no matter your tough times in the office, no matter the fact that you work in a bank and you go to work 6 a.m. and come back 10 p.m., you still love to spend time with him. You still grieve to spend time with him. When you spend time with him, it is the best moment of your life. Not because of sex. Not because of sin, but this seeing him alone, you understand? Holding him, seeing him, eyeball to eyeball contact just makes your day okay. Gives you your full-time satisfaction. Okay? You love to spend time together. You shouldn't get into a relationship where you hardly spend time together. you hardly spend time. It doesn't, if somebody will say, what about a distance relationship? There is difference between a distance relationship. When you are in a distance relationship, but there is this desire, burning desire of togetherness, to stay together. Okay, not a relationship you are in the same state and you hardly see each other, or you are in the same city and you hardly see each other. There is no burning desire of seeing each other. You say you love him, but you don't want to see him. You say you love her, but you don't want to see her. You don't feel like seeing her. If you love somebody, if a relationship will lead to marriage, there is a burning desire of togetherness, of spending time together. Because when you get married, you spend your lifetime together. Now that you are in a relationship, there should be this hunger to spend time together. It is an excess accumulation of hunger of staying together that most cases lead to marriage. Because most people say, I can't take it anymore, you staying with your parents and me staying here. It is better we just let us do everything together, stay under one roof. That's what most times lead to marriage. The burning desire of staying together, of spending time together, quality time. It's very, very important. When you are in a relationship that has quality time, is a sign that it will lead to marriage. The next thing is support and respect. Support and respect. Now, if you are in a relationship that there is no support, now it's a little bit complicated. Now you are in a relationship and your boyfriend doesn't like the way your sport, doesn't like what you do. He doesn't like your job. He doesn't like your job at all. And your job is the best job you love. It's the best type of job you can ever do. Then there is an issue. Okay? Because there will always be an issue. There should be support and respect. If you are in a relationship where your kind of sports you do, your boyfriend doesn't like it, and you know it's the best thing that makes you happy, then there is an issue. There is an issue, because if it's not handled now, it will be a problem in marriage. Okay, support a relationship you are into should be able to support what you love, support your career, support your education, support in terms of advice. Now, the next thing is your boyfriend or girlfriend accepting you for whom you are. Accepting you for whom you are. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. If you are in a relationship where you are always condemned, and you say you love him. That's why I tell people, don't get into a relationship and you mess yourself up with sex. Because once you mix yourself up with sex, there are things that will be of utmost importance which sex will cover. Sex covers multitudes of sin in marriage. But that's why I tell people, don't get into sex if you're in a relationship, so that your eyes will be fully open to know whom you are getting married to. Okay? Don't be in a relationship where you are always condemned. Your boyfriend always condemn your skin, condemn everything you do, condemn your kind of job, let's be in a relationship that will lead, that appreciates you for whom you are. Appreciate you for whom you are. Even if there is a room for adjustment, even if there is a room for change, even if there is a room for taking another option, but first of all, they should appreciate you or love you for whom you are. Okay? Every relationship that will lead to marriage, this thing should be seen. Because if there is a lack in some of these things, that's the reason why we have problems in marriage. Another sign that to show you that a relationship will lead to marriage, what you should see in a relationship that will lead to marriage is there is no carryover. The relationship is void of carryover. It's void of carryover. Most times, most people have had issues in their past relationship, in their past marriage, and all those problems and baggages, they carry it into the new relationship. That's called carryover. If a relationship must lead to marriage, for you to know that the relationship is healthy, it is void of carryover. The problem why you broke up with your in your past relationship, the reason why you broke up in your past relationship is past, is gone. Let it go. Let it go. It is void of baggages, carryover. If a relationship must lead to marriage, it should be void of carryover from your past relationship. Don't attack the present because of the past. This time you don't even trust your boyfriend because your past boyfriend did something negative, stole from you, or that cheated on you, and you don't trust this one. Let it be void of carryovers. If you are out of that one, then let everything about your past be past. Refresh yourself here. Okay? Let it be void of the past. Every relationship that is healthy should be void of carryover. Things of the past is past. It is yesterday because it is gone. Okay? Today is a new day. Move on with a new mind. Don't take the cane you are supposed to use to flog your past boyfriend or girlfriend and you still keep it so that if your new boyfriend or girlfriend offends you, you use it on him or her. No, let it be past and gone. Void of carryover. Another sign you will see in a relationship that will lead to marriage or a relationship that is healthy is resolving conflicts in a healthy way. Resolving conflicts in a healthy way. That's another sign you will see in a relationship that is healthy. The secret to living a lifetime with your partner is quarrel and settle. Okay, so every relationship that should and that is healthy is a relationship where issues and quarrels, misunderstandings are settled in a healthy way, and it doesn't take time. Okay, so if you're in a relationship where you guys quarrel and it takes you a long time to settle, and what settles you guys is because of sex or because of money or because of one need or the other, then it's not a healthy relationship. Then it's not a healthy relationship. Another thing, number 8, sign that you will see in a relationship that will lead to marriage or that should lead to marriage is the listening to you. Listening to you. Now, you can't get married to somebody that don't listen to you. You want to talk with them, they tell you, I don't have time. You want to talk with them, you want to tell them something, they tell you talk too much. You want to say something, they tell, can't you see I'm playing a game? You want to say another thing that is of utmost importance to you, and they tell you, please, I have an important call. There is no important call. You want to express your feelings, yet there is no platform for you to express your feelings. You should get married to a person that listens to you, even your nonsense. That listens to you. Every relationship that will lead to marriage, there should be a platform for listening. Number 9 sign of a relationship that is healthy and a relationship that will, that they are people you are free to share everything with. They love to share everything with you. If you are looking for something that will tell you that this relationship will lead to marriage, the partner, your boyfriend, should be somebody, he will be somebody that always share issues with you, share their pains, share. There are men that say, I don't know how to talk. That's why I made a video on learning how to talk, learning how to express your emotions. The link is below if you want to get that. For men that think they don't know how to express their emotions and it has become a challenge in their marriage and in their relationship. Okay, so if a relationship must lead to marriage, another thing you should be looking for is ability to share everything with you. He doesn't have any secret. He shares everything with you. Okay, you don't get married to somebody you say, I don't understand him. I don't just understand him at all. And you are getting married. So don't get married to a wrong person and get divorced. Don't get married to the wrong person and get divorced. Or you get married to a wrong person and you are unhappy. Because in Africa, there are low levels of divorce. There are low levels of divorce because women understand that when they are in, they are in. But in their lifetime, they live a life of pain. They live a life of pain. Pains. Most women get married and just stay there because of their children. But they are in pain. They are in pain. You don't want to get married to somebody that will frustrate you. You don't want to get married to somebody that will take your joy. You don't want to get married to somebody that will make you hate a man or hate a woman. You don't want to get things you should be looking for in every relationship that you are expecting to end in marriage. Okay, and even if you must get married, it is better to end a relationship than to get into marriage and get divorced. Okay, if you are in a relationship and you check through these 9 things and they are not there, then no, it's not a healthy relationship. If you can work it out, work it out. If you can't work it out, pull out. It is better to pull out in a relationship than to pull out in marriage. It is better to do what? To pull out in a relationship than to pull out in marriage. It is better to marry a little late than to marry early and get divorced. Okay? So many people get divorced because they feel they got married too early. Why did they think they got married too early? Because they didn't have the knowledge of marriage. They don't know what the quality they will see in a relationship that should give them conviction to get married. These things are the things you should be looking for in every relationship that you want to end in marriage. Every relationship that you are expecting to end in marriage, every relationship that you are expecting to end in marriage, these things should be things you should be looking for. If you have been in a relationship and you don't know what is going on anymore, look for these things, then know your decision. If these things are not there, then quit. You can tell a guy you don't want anymore. Pray for the right person to come, instead of staying there and wasting your life. Okay, so that's all for signs and qualities you will see in a relationship that will lead to marriage. Thank you for being there. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Press the notification button in order to get more videos. The links of our previous videos are below. Please don't forget to watch them also. Okay, please, I will beg you, share with other people. Share with other people. Share with other people. Our major objective is to see that people are knowledgeable about things to do in a relationship and marriage to live a happy life. The Bible said, like, people perish for lack of knowledge. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Get knowledge and get a happy life. Get a happy life. Okay? You can learn these things and become a local counselor to marriages. You'll be able to counsel young girls, young boys on what to do and what not to do. You may think your relationship is healthy, but to learn more in order to be able to counsel other younger people. And please be an older person by example. Don't destroy generations because you have made a mistake. Don't cancel people because of your past mistake. You have made a mistake and you want other people to make the same mistake. You have made a mistake and people are asking you about the mistake. You want to cover your sin and you tell them it is normal. It is not normal today to be divorced. There is an issue. Tell them the mistake you made and tell them that they should try and avoid it. Okay? So please, God bless each and every one of you. God bless you wherever you are and you are having issues with marriage. I pray with you in the name of Jesus Christ. I pray the grace of God rest upon you. Marital success rest upon you. Are you in a relationship? Wherever you are, I decree grace to end well rest upon you in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless you. Okay? See you in the next video.